Hello everybody. Angie here. I am coming on to do a state tag make with you guys. This is a series that I recently created here on YouTube where I randomly select a state and then we decorate a tag and we try to just embody and incorporate things from that state. Working completely off the fly. I have a lot of state, or I wouldn't say state, but a lot of fussy cut elements that I think that would work well with this series. So that's what inspired me to do so. And yeah, trying to use up a lot of digitals and things that I have printed up and cut out, taking my time to do so. So I don't want those things to go to waste. I have a lot of stickers. I have a lot of things right here just on my hand, on my desk, should I say, available to use. So I'm hoping I can just do that and create a pretty tag for you guys. All right. Now this series I am offering, if I happen to pick your state and you like the tag, hey, hit me up. I'm willing to do a tag swap with you guys. I'd love to, interact with you and meet some new people. So yeah, hit me up if this is something that interests you and you might live in the state that I'm doing the tag, okay? So with that, we are going to get started. How's everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. I am fantastic. I am really enjoying this series. And another reason too is it's a challenge for me because I have to think off the fly. I don't have time to really think about my make. I'm just grabbing pieces and just trying to put something together that's nice and pleasing to the eye. So it is a challenge for myself. So please have a little grace and let's get through this make and let's do it, guys. Okay, I have my little compiled thing and I told myself that I was going to organize this and kind of put it in piles or little bags or envelopes or something so I'm not searching constantly. I haven't gotten around to do that yet. I got away and went on a little short vacation, so I'm back and yeah, so I haven't had a chance to do that yet, but I will. But I know everybody's time is precious, and I do. I appreciate you guys stopping by my channel and watching my makes. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you for that. And yeah, if I inspire you, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Leave me a comment and like. Let me know what you think of the make, as well as the series I created. I'm always trying to come up with new ideas, things that people haven't done here on YouTube. Everything is so kind of repetitive. We just like crafting and paper crafting. But yeah, I try my best to come up with some things that aren't so repetitive here in the crafting community. So I hope you like this challenge. And yeah, these are all my states that haven't been picked yet. So I'm just doing a little mix. And then I'm going to pull one. All right, that looks good. Let's pull up here today. See what we get. Ooh, Arizona, hot state. Okay, what am I thinking? Hot, Arizona, hot. Where is Arizona? Right here. Okay, so they got an image of cactus, and there's a lot of desert, open land, heat. What is Arizona known for? I'm trying to think. I don't know. See, that's the thing. It's not so much as it's hard to make a tag, but to think quickly, keep your video to, 20 minutes or so and create, and decorate a tag. That's the challenging part. So let me look and see what I have in here. I remember I did have a cactus, but I couldn't find it for one make, and then I found it again later. So let's see. There's a tree. Alligator? No. Ooh. Look at that eagle. Ooh, he's pretty. Maybe we could put him in there. Let's see. Please be, oh, there's a cactus. Please be patient and give me a little time to look for my goodies. Arizona. That's what I picked, right? Yep, I got an Arizona stamp. Okay, that'll work. I, 'cause There's a really pretty sunset or sunrise. Maybe we can use that. That's Vermont. Got something for Vermont. Idaho. How about that? Here's another Arizona stamp. Okay, well that looks like that's all I've got in here. So now let's find some background papers to work with. I'm working on a 4x7, just a lightweight chipboard cardboard that I cut down from a mailing package. And let's see what we can do. Let's see, maybe some book page. And I've got this pretty paper. Maybe we can incorporate some of this. That makes me think of kind of desert. Here's a piece of, yeah, that fits pretty perfectly. Let's do that. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I am just really having a good time, and it's kind of a learning thing too. You think you know certain things, as you reach a certain age, and it's amazing. They're like, geez, how little you know about each state. I'm trying, helps you learn the state flags and the state flowers, and agricultural information, and just a whole lot of things. So it's kind of fun. I'm enjoying it. Okay, the paper's just a tad short, so I'm going to add something to it. I could just cut it down, but we'll leave it for now. I may change my mind, but for the moment we'll leave it. Yeah, this year I am on a quest to just use up what I've got. I have so many digitals. If I could show you all the digitals I have taken the time to purchase or upload, download from channels and Facebook and Pinterest and different places that offer you free digitals. I mean, the stack is probably, I don't even know. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. Okay, I've got some, let's use, oh, look at that. I was looking at it like this because it came out of a little paper pad, but look at that little, we could kind of use that. I'm just going to fussy cut that. That's my thought. And I'm just going with, what strikes me. So let's see what we can come up with. Kind of like that tree there too. Okay. Let's cut out this stamp. I don't have the patience to go all around those little divots, so I'm just doing a squared block straight stamp. All right, and I had two of them, right? Maybe we might as well use them both. Now I have to grab my stamp to get a cancellation mark on here. That one's more colorful. I like that one because the United States, because the eagle, that's it's kind of nice. So really, I don't know anything about Arizona other than the heat and the dry deserts and the, things like that. So maybe if we just yeah, I think I'm going to use that one. I'm not going to use that one. I like that eagle. Oh, he's gorgeous. Okay, we need, let's see. Now I don't know if I like that. Maybe if I just bring it down. Maybe that's what it is. Let me fold it over and see if that's what's doing it. Maybe if I just bring it down a bit. Throw a little ink on it. I'm kind of a visual person, you got to kind of see how it's going to look. Oh no, that looks a little better. It looks more like a little, and put that behind. Okay, I'm liking that more now. Okay. And let's put a little ink on this. I wonder if I have any more cactus. I'm kind of feeling like this. That's pretty. That is pretty. Okay. And maybe take a little piece of this. I'm thinking about putting a piece of this behind. I think that would look good. See if I can tear it. Kind of look like, seeing the little fibers and stuff in there? Can kind of look kind of deserty and like tumbleweed is what I'm thinking, kind of. Sand and just open land, kind of. That's what I'm thinking. Trying to save those fibers. See how you can see? Can you see those fibers? See how that looks. Yeah, I think that kind of adds a little texture and a little something something to it. Okay, we're going to start there. We're going to start there. I like it. I'm going to put this down. amazing how you can get inspiration from just a piece of paper, you know, and it can spark just so many things. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Simple, but it's very nice. I could use a piece of this up here. Okay. I don't even know if I need this now, but it does add a little color. Let's put my cactus down. Oh, you know what? I think I have deserts. There's like lizards and those type of things, right? I think I have one. I want to say I do. Let me look through here. I wish I knew what the state flower was. I could add maybe, we could just put a flower on there though. It doesn't necessarily have to be the state flower, but it would be nice if I knew what it was. Let me look. I'm trying to see, I could have sworn I saw a little lizard or something in here. See, here's a tumbleweed. We can use that. And I just said a tumbleweed too, didn't I? I got a few more of these flatback pearls. Maybe we can get those used up. I got a cute donkey. I don't know what state I can use that on, but maybe he'll get used before this is all over and done with. Oh, look, I got an owl. Oh, look at that. Isn't he pretty? Okay, I'm losing my focus here. I'm looking for a lizard. I know I have it. It may not be in this particular thing, but I know I saw one somewhere. Here's a piece of something. Maybe we can use that. Oh, here's another cactus. Haha. Oh, look at that beautiful horse. He might be nice instead of the eagle, huh? Here we go. See, I know I have stuff. I know I do. Haha. Here we go. Little iguana. Okay, I found a whole bunch of more stuff. All right, look at him. Let's finish cutting him out. I didn't cut him out all the way. We're going to use him because they need the dry, hot climates. I know he would be appropriate. Okay, now I gotta cut a little bit of the white away from his top part of his body, so give me a second to do that. And let's see what else I can. I told myself I'm not going to buy anything if I don't have to. But doing this series, it makes me want to at least research and maybe print offline or something if I can find it, and print some state flags. I think that would be nice to include on these tags. Put a state flag, you know, I do have the stamps, but I think a state flag would look nice. I may break down and do that before the next video, but I don't know. I'm fighting against myself. What do you guys think? Okay, that's done. All right, we're going to put him on the hill here. Put a little ink on him. He's pretty too, nice and colorful. How about that? Oh, I like it. Okay. And then I've got this other cactus. That's pretty big. Put that more in the forefront. Yes, I like it. And I'm going to do some foam tape. I want that little bit of dimension. I don't think I cut it narrow enough. Let me grab this piece. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, and then we're going to put him right there. I'm going to use a little bit of foam tape on him as well. Okay. Right there. I like that. What do you guys think? That's coming together, right? Come on now. Help me out, help me out, help me out. All right, and then I got this tumbleweed. I'm going to use that, but I'm going to cut away the white. I know I'm cutting away some of the detail on the tumbleweed, but we can get by. And a little ink. Okay. And where do we want to put that? I know I'm kind of putting everything over here, but I feel like it should be over here. Like it got caught up in the cactus somewhere. The tumbleweed just kind of got caught up in that little section there. Okay. I think we can do without that. Now I'm thinking the horse. People own horses. Should we? I don't know. Is he going for... Yeah, it's taken away from the iguana, and I really like him. But I feel I need a little more on here. So I think I will go with the eagle or the owl. That owl is just too cute. I think I'm going to go with the eagle. He's nicer. Okay. Let's hit him with a little bit of ink as well. And he's a little chipboard piece. So he adds a little dimension as well. So I don't need foam tape on him. I like it. Okay, now my stamp, and then I have to get my cancellation stamp, and I've just got it right over here. I'll just grab that real quick. And then we need something for the top. Just let me grab the stamp. Hold on just a second. Don't leave me, guys. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I like that. Now we need a little ink around the whole thing. Now we need something for the top. What do you think? Should we put some of these? I don't think it really needs it, but I'll think about it. Let me grab some ribbon. And I'm thinking some soft chiffon ribbon for this one. So I am going to, let's see. Just put a hole on the top here. And I think I can get that through there. I like that. Maybe cut those a little bit shorter. Alrighty. And maybe a piece of twine as well to kind of complement the desert look, you know. That's my thought. And we could even actually put a little charm, dangle something on there. Do I have anything close at hand? I think that would look nice. Yeah, I think I have something dangled. Let me look. Hold on. I have a little saucer here with some odds and ends. Let me see what I've got in here. Because I know I've got these little beads. What about this heart? That would be nice. Got a button. All right, I'm thinking, definitely not the button. Let me see how this looks. Just dangle a little something from there. I really like this heart. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna tie a knot and include that little heart there. It's speaking to me. So I'm going for it. Okay, snip that off. And I'm calling that one done. I think that looks really nice. You probably wouldn't really guess right away, but if you give it some time and see the Arizona on there and the cactus, I think you can make the connection that it's Arizona. But yeah, this is my take for Arizona, guys. What do you think? I think it's pretty. I think it's very pretty. All right, guys, that is what I've got for you today. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. If you found something of value, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Leave me a comment or a like. Until next time, but always, guys, always, always, always take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.